Yeah, exactly. All right, ad is over. We have begun. Hi, everyone. Hello. Welcome to One Piece D&D,
The Great Return.
The Great Return. As we can see, we were looking at Observer's character sheet. I love it.
Behold, Gray.
Behold, Gray.
Numbers.
Numbers and shit. Alright, let's go ahead and reintroduce ourselves. Going from the top. Sorry, I'm reorganizing y'all. Let's do right to left. So, Observer, you are first.
Alright. Well, yes, I am the Funny Mountain Man Observer, and I am playing Yukio, the, as we've learned, potentially just a smidgen sociopathic, like Kitsune.
Yeah, just mildly, just a mild. Mild.
Yeah. Small issues.
Small issues. Saya.
Hi. I feel most of you know me by now, but I'm Saya. I am Fox. I play as myself. Ranged combat master, basically protecting the princess.
Yeah, because we have a princess on the team. Lily.
Oh, hi, I am Lily. I'm playing as Alia, the weird barbarian shifter.
Who just ate a devil fruit. Yep. And then finally,
Yes.
CMC.
Hello. I will be playing Lane, the Fishman Monk.
Yeah, because he's a wonderful fishman. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do our session recap. Last time on One Piece D&D, our crew, our lovely crew, was on top, or aboard, a lovely pleasure cruise with the prince of a kingdom, and his princess, because, they were celebrating the prince's, what's the word I'm looking for? Ascension to the throne. Fun stuff like that. So, they were on there. They were attacked by a pirate that they are familiar with, named Bungie the Clown. Very funny clown boy. We love him. And then they were also attacked by an unknown figure who has sunk their ship and left them crash-landed on an island in the Calm Belt, a place where there is no wind and Sea King's Nest. But they quickly realized this was no ordinary island. This island was in fact a Sea King corpse. And so our crew devised a way to get off the island, and they found a cave, zombies, mushrooms that want to kill them, the entire place is hostile as fuck. And then they meet the kind of overlord of this Sea King corpse, a ancient purple dragon, who, granted them their wishes of getting off the island, and a few boons and a few treasures as well. And so with his weird powers that none of you know how to describe, he has teleported you away from the Calm Belt and into where we are now. Give me one moment. I have to get to the tab. Starting point. And move party ribbon here. Did it move you guys?
I see
Yes.
a different landscape.
It's figuring it out on my end. It'll happen eventually. There it goes.
Water's not in this form.
Yeah. So in a blink of an eye, you all find yourselves face first into some sand. The sun is shining, there's a scarce few clouds in the air. And you all have been given knowledge that you should not have. If you remember, Lane and Yukio fucking failed that roll. Both of them were ones. So,
Yeah.
you, Lane and Yukio, you both are currently just lying on the ground, kind of in pain, and you're just, flashes of these weird scenes and, battles are flying across your head, Yukio in particular, you are just feeling like your head is pounding with this knowledge. Saya, relatively, you are the one who is normal. You see, you land on
I'm
the
normal.
like you relatively you succeeded the roll. You're just kind of blinking the sand out of your eye, and you look around. You see the fishman kind of like curled up on the ground, Yukio staring off into deep space,
1,000-yard stare.
that death stare. And then you see this giant blue fox beast thing with like tentacles all around it, stumbling about. And then you see the princess that you're trying to protect. She's on the ground hyperventilating. Her eyes are wide and there's sweat dripping down her brow. And so, this is where I leave you all. Your decisions from here. Depending on how we go about this. So, Saya, what do you want to do? What do you want to... What are you thinking here? What's your first course of action?
Well, I mean, the others are just knocked out.
Well, they're not knocked out. They're just on the ground in pain.
Well, that's their problem.
Understandable.
Listen, I'm the one with a 4 in the medicine roll, but I don't know if I can really make medicine out of nothing.
Well, I mean, you probably have some medicine in your bag, like some components for medicine. And you also
But
have
who do I prioritize? The princess? Because that's my job, technically, right?
I mean, you can go up to the princess and see how she's feeling.
Well, she's hyperventilating, so she's not really gonna... She's not gonna talk very much.
Do you want to...
I guess just try to calm her down, maybe?
Yeah. Can you make me a persuasion check? So how you do it, because I know you kind of forgot. You want to open up your character sheet?
I have it open, yes.
Okay. Roll, scroll down until you see the persuasion check right under performance and above religion. I want you to click on that. Oof. Those are
zero.
double fives. Okay. Okay.
Listen, I don't think any of us have a better persuasion stat, do we?
I don't think so. I don't think anyone.
I could maybe scare the panic out of her.
I don't think that's.
Panic.
I don't think that's how that works.
We fight fire with fire.
So yeah,
I could, like I said, I would have more of maybe a calming medicine versus a persuasion thing.
Yeah. So she's just kind of. She kind of looks at you, in the corner of her eye. Despite that low persuasion check, just seeing you does kind of calm her down. Her breaths are just a bit slower, but it's definitely not helping, as you can tell. But you notice that she is relatively unharmed. There's no physical ailments on her. There's no, there's nothing physically wrong. It's clearly all mental right now. Alright. Lane, can you roll me a flat d20?
Just /R roll 1
d20.
d20.
Yep. Oof. Okay.
Oh.
You try to
Start.
get up, and then you just kind of and then your arm that you're propping yourself up with kind of gives out. You're back in the ground. Yukio, make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. What's my bonus to that? 1. Okay, it's not horrible.
It's not bad.
It's not 0.
It's not 0.
Or negative. Negative would be worse.
Cough, Lane, cough.
Yeah, there we go. Strong return, everybody.
Yeah.
Under 6 from everyone.
God, I love it. I love
We're setting the bar pretty low, so we can break it
Yeah,
later.
it can only go up from here.
Well, for most of us, it can go up from here.
You know, like, I don't know what you have planned for that, because God only knows what that. But the one thing that is going through my brain right now is I just keep looking at the princess's image, just like, where did she get the sunglasses? Where did they come from? Is that what she wished for?
The unbreakable sunglasses.
Like, is that what the wish was for?
Was that your wish, princess? No, she had the sunglasses the entire time. But for Yukio, like, yeah, Yukio, you have no idea where Kumi got those sunglasses. You know, like, and so your mind is like kind of spiraling. You hear weird voices in your head, kind of whisper and different emotions. Hell yeah!
Oh, goody.
Make me a
Oh, yes.
athletic check, please.
This is tricky since I have.
2 sheets. Just use your base sheet for this one. Don't worry about the beast form. Just use your base one for this. Because by all technicalities, your beast form shares your stats with your main sheet.
What was your
It's a
roll again?
beast.
Athletics.
I mean, an animal is always going to be more athletic than a normal thing.
All right.
Oh,
You figure out how your legs work, and you
Okay.
you kind of like you're now kind of like standing on the stand, you know, kind of looking around, and like the extra senses of like all the actual tentacles are slowly becoming normal. It just took you a minute, and so now you are not blinded by knowledge that you shouldn't know.
How big am I compared to everyone else now, actually?
You are currently like 15 feet long and about like, I would say about 10, 12 feet tall.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah. The thing is though,
Large.
you like Lane can probably stand up and like if he's standing at his full height, he would probably be right at your jugular. Like the middle of your jugular.
Okay, here's the big question.
Yeah.
Will they recognize?
I don't know. That'll be on them. I think currently Lane is, you know, face first in the dirt.
He's got his own problems.
Yeah, Yukio is currently dealing with voices in her head, and Saya, do you kind of what do you think about the big fox blue thing right now?
I'm a fox, so I don't know. Stop encroaching on my territory, you silly fox.
Well, I mean, it's more like it's actually, the closer you look at it, it's more like a wolf.
I don't care.
Lily, can you make me an Arcana check?
Arcana. Okay.
Yes.
All I know is I'm gonna defend the princess from whatever monstrosity that is.
Oh, okay.
Did
Did it show the number? Oh, you haven't rolled it yet. No worries, take your time.
I am so blind, I don't see Arcana.
It is
Oh,
like
it's
at
the third
top.
one.
Is it the third one?
There it
the
is.
third one.
Yeah, I found it.
Yeah.
My glasses broke, so I have to like squint to read this.
Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. Alright. Takes you a moment, but you kind of realize, oh, this is how I use this form thing. And so now, you may choose to transform back into your normal form. If you so desire.
Well, I just remembered. I can fly in this form, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you kind of realize, like, you're testing things out with that Arcana check. You're kind of looking at yourself, you know, like, okay, this is kind of how I use a few things. There's a lot more that you clearly don't understand, but you have the basics down. And so if you wish, just let me know if you want to change back to your normal form.
I think I'm gonna like test out. How fast am I in this form again? I don't get speed boo.
You have a 40 feet move speed and a 20 feet fly speed.
I see. Thank you.
You're welcome. Lane, make me a athletic check.
What's that? And that's just normal?
Just normal athletics check. You know, just click on the athletics button. Okay.
Oh!
You're up. You're no longer, you know, face first into the dirt. Congrats.
I'll be stretching a little bit as I feel like I'm in pain, but I also need to, you know, work my body a little bit and get an understanding of where we are.
If you want to get an understanding, you can roll me a perception check.
I will try.
Okay.
Ooh, that's actually pretty good.
This is really good. That is
Rolled an
really
18.
good. Okay.
I can't believe.
With this perception check of a 19, you kind of realize, okay, we're no longer in the calm belt. The wind is blowing, and you know, that's always a good sign. And the wildlife seems normal. You're not in the Grand Line or the New World, so you're in one of the blues. But you can't really tell which blue just yet. But there is a good possibility, 1 out of 4 chance, that you ended up in the West Blue again.
Okay. Moderately good
Yes.
information.
Yeah, do you want to share that with the class?
I will, I guess, look around a little bit more and understanding where everybody else is. Say we're somewhere outside the calm belt. Probably back where we were in the West Blue, but can't say for certain.
Yukio's just in the corner, still on the ground. It's like, is this what insanity is like? Alright.
Make me another
This
wisdom
is-
Don't
this is
saving
what
like
this
throw.
is.
sand. It's coarse and rough. It gets everywhere.
Yeah, that's probably making the wisdom save slower.
Yeah.
So I have to imagine sand in fox fur is probably a
Horrible.
nightmare,
Oh my
let
God.
alone 5 tails worth.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, make me that wisdom save, observer.
Hey, you know, it's not 1.
It's not a 1.
Better. I'm slowly getting better.
You're slowly getting better. Now you're actually like sitting up, but like the voices in your head are growing louder and louder and louder, and it's hard to focus.
Bro, stop talking to yourself.
And you start mumbling some of the words out loud.
I'm gonna walk towards them and kind of check on them.
Oh, no.
No, stay away.
Can I even talk in this form?
No.
It's not-
Actually, that's a good question. One moment. Actually, yes, you
Good.
can. You can talk in that form.
Oh god, that's right. What do you see when you look at me?
Oh, I just remembered. What do I see?
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting into this discussion already. Okay.
Already? We're not supposed to ask this question?
Yeah, you know.
Good.
So when you look at Yukio, you see like this weird, like, aura coming out of her, and your eyes kind of flicker forward, and Saya and Lane, you don't see this. This is just for Yukio and Helia.
Oh
I
god.
very much perceive it.
Yeah, you see this. You see this monstrosity kind of standing behind Yukio. Every mouth it has whispers in a different tone. Some are happy, Some are angry. Some are sad. Some are apathetic. Some are elated. And it's weird. It's like this cacophony of voices.
I want to ask, where'd you even get that?
The observer found it. Don't ask.
Oh,
him.
wonderful. All right.
Yeah.
Continue
Okay.
on.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask.
And it's just kind of whispering into Yukio's ear, or like quote unquote ears, and it's whispering, "You've abandoned your true self, Yukio. Embrace it, embrace it. Fucking embrace your other side, Yukio. Please, just embrace us. You abandoned us. You really are nothing more than a rat." And so, you know, that you kind of pick up on those. Hell yeah. Yukio, how are you feeling as these cacophony of like emotions are like overwhelming you?
She's like actively trying to process. Like nothing is showing really on her face yet, but like you can kind of like see it starting to. Like she's trying to process it and not sure. And she's also kind of like, while she's trying to process this, like she hasn't looked behind her. She's also kind of looking for like where her sword is at right now.
Your sword is
Okay.
2 feet in front of you, kind of laying there. Well, actually behind you, kind of laying there.
Yeah, she's gonna go ahead and get her sword back.
The moment you grab it, you actually see the creature behind you.
She's kind of dead stares at it, looks at the sword, looks at it, and just... This is either going to go perfectly fine, or this is how I die. Not sure which yet.
Dying? No. Don't think that way. Yeah, we haven't had our fill of blood yet. Yukio. Make the deal. The main mouth speaks. Make the deal. And we will work just fine.
Okay. I kind of want to try something. I'm not sure how this is going to go.
Okay.
I'm going to use my ability on them.
Oh, what's your ability?
Remember, I can have a spirit go into them. Remember, we talked about this. Because what I picked.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well,
I want to see how...
go
I
ahead.
don't know how that works again, so let me check.
Alright. But yeah, now all the mouths are talking about deals. Yukio, you kind of notice that, like, this demon thing, whatever the fuck this thing is, it's almost transparent. You can see the rock wall behind it. It's almost like it's passing through the foliage without knocking it forth. Make the deal, Yukio. Give us what we desire. Embrace what you have lost.
She kind of stares at it for a moment while this is happening, and just again kind of like holding the sword, kind of like contemplating for a moment. Just, I'm not generally one for making deals that I don't know the terms of.
Some of the mouths start laughing, some of the mouths start crying.
No.
Well, it's simple. We give you strength, you give us blood. Blood, 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 blood.
Considering my line of work, I suppose that's not exactly difficult.
Can't be any old blood. One of the other mouths starts speaking. We want sentient blood.
I think this is probably the most dead. Like her like normal like facial expression is normally like pretty dead. Like there's just not a whole lot there. This is like the most genuinely deadpan stare I think probably any of you have actually seen her give anything. And right now only one of you can even see what she's staring at. But it is the most deadpan stare of. I fail to see how that really changes things with my line of work.
All the mouths are laughing.
Some sort of Senketsu is.
Yeah, Lane and Sayaka, you both are looking at Yukio talking to herself.
You good over there?
All right, Halia, what did you want to do? You said like have a spirit go into memories or something.
So I double checked. I'm not high enough level to do it yet, so I can't do it.
Okay.
Yep.
No worries.
That'll be a thing for later.
That'll be a thing for later.
But I can do this.
What can you do?
I can talk to them. So I'm gonna walk over and look at the thing talking to her and say, "What is your intent for them?"
Suddenly, some of the mouths on its right side open up, and multiple eyes are seen within inside the mouths. Simple. We just want to live. That is all we desire. So, Yukio, to finalize our deal, draw the sword and give us a single drop of your blood. Drop it onto the blade, and we shall have our deal. Some of the mouths start crying, laughing, screaming in joy, screaming in pain. All sorts of emotions just echo out from this beast.
Can't say this is the strangest thing that's happened to me in recent memory, all things considered. Very well. I will give one warning, though. Go back on our deal in any way, shape, or form, and I will smelt this blade down until it is nothing but scrap. And then she kind of just like puts her thumb to like her incisor and just so that her thumb bleeds, and then just kind of like runs that along the edge of the blade.
All you hear is cackling, laughter. The demon turns into a shadow as it rushes into the blade itself. The blade starts to transform and shift and, well, doesn't look like the blade you used to have. Instead, the blade is almost a blood red. Markings dot the entire pale side of it. The hilt becomes longer. The block thing, the part of the sword that I forget, the Tsuba becomes wider and more intricate. And then you feel this weird sense of control wash over your body. And then the demon is gone. You are now in full control again.
Well, I suppose after everything that's happened in the past couple of days, that's arguably the only good thing out of it. Considering I don't think I'm going to be getting paid for what I did earlier. And she kind of like finally turns around and like actually looks at everyone else and just... Oh, right. Where are we?
Where have you been? Lost in thought?
Making an investment.
You just see Holly is shaking her head like extremely in the wolf form.
I feel like the sound of an investment, per se.
Well, I consider anything that helps me in the long form a good investment. And this, and she kind of like, while holding kind of like the sheath, just kind of like turns it back and forth a little bit. Just kind of, I think this will be a worthwhile investment.
Suddenly,
Probably
a
the
name-
strangest one I've ever made, but worthwhile.
Suddenly, a single name resonates in your ear. Chicago.
And it seems it has a name. Perfect. Yes, I was not about to try and figure out a way to describe that thing.
Alright. With you all up and about, you may do whatever you need to do. I feel like there's a roleplay opportunity, though, that we kind of missed out last session. Lane, take it away. If you still want to.
Well, walk over to Yukio. A little off balance, but regaining myself from the disorientation. Back on the ship. Why'd you kill my boss?
That's a rather simple explanation. It's what I was paid to do. I had two jobs. Protect mine, kill yours. Unfortunately, I think I only got that half done.
If we were to work together, like we did on the Sea King corpse, how am I supposed to trust you? Thought we would be on the same side dealing with that clown.
Well, we did deal with the clown together. After the clown was dealt with, on the other hand, that was different. But now, well, my employer is dead. Yours is dead. Neither of us are getting paid, unfortunately. I could have really used that. And now we're here, wherever we are. Which means, short of one of you paying me to kill you, I think we'll get along just fine.
Well, outside of coin, you'll have to earn my loyalty.
It's understandable. Money doesn't buy loyalty.
Blood
It just
does.
buys professionals.
Well,
And I do have standards. And she kind of pats him on the shoulder and then just kind of like walks over to like this rock and leans against it.
Saya, you kind of hear the breathing of the princess calm down. And she kind of stands up and looks around, darts her eyes around. She kind of looks at you and she asks, "Where did we end up?"
Not really sure. Just on a was it deserted island?
You don't know if it's deserted or not.
Or just on some random beach. Tried to calm you down, but evidently you were just too out of it. And then Yukio was just doing weird talking to himself, so been trying to get him to calm down, which for now he has.
She
Or she has. No. Oh, is Yukio she?
Yes.
I don't know. Okay, sorry. Yukio
No
has,
worries.
for the moment, calmed down. Yeah, sorry, I don't know where else to go.
No worries. Thank you.
But I will still stay here as your protector, because that is what I was hired as.
Thank you. Well, I overheard the talk of payment, correct? She kind of looks towards Yukio.
That is generally something that catches my attention.
Well,
Actually, the only thing, really.
Well, if we find a Navy base, I could potentially get in contact with my family and have you all properly paid for, well, saving my life.
And like the princess says that, and Yukio, like, she smiles, but it is the type of smile where it's like it is very easily, you can tell it's something she's practiced, but no amount of practice will ever actually properly put the emotion into it. And she does that smile with that kind of like those like dead eyes, and just, well, then I think we have a deal.
Yes, we do have a deal. I think a proper payment for each of you, if I'm able to get so, is 50 million berry at the minimum. For context, that is a fuck ton of money. And she said at a minimum.
Well, that's certainly better than what I was being paid for everything else before.
Regardless, the first step is to find a Navy base. And, well, she kind of looks towards you, Halia. We really stand out, and I don't know if the Navy will enjoy having such a large beast with us.
Well, sorry.
It's nothing wrong against you, it's just the Navy, you know how they are.
Actually, I don't. I never met them before.
Oh, that's surprising. The Navy, let's just say they aren't kind to things that are not humanoid.
What if I do this? Then I change back.
Understood. One moment, please. Where to go?
I clone myself.
Yeah, hold on. No. Listen, I'm trying to change the layer on that one. There we go. It's gone. We're done. There you go. Alright, you change back into your normal form.
Are my clothes fine after shifting?
Huh?
Like, are my clothes fine?
Yes.
I thought about that.
Yes,
Okay.
one of the magics of devil fruits. When you transform, your clothes transform with you.
But remember, I shifted also in the devil fruit form, so it was that normal transformation. That's what I was wondering.
They might be a bit torn. But they aren't as torn as they would be if the devil fruit didn't add to it.
Okay. As long as my mask is fine, I'm chill.
Yes, your mask is perfectly intact. Much better. Okay. Well, everyone, she kind of walks up and she kind of motions. We need to go find something, is it like perhaps a I don't know where we would need to go. I just want to get off this beach. What the? If you all look north, real quick.
I
Just
see.
who we're looking for.
I'm gonna walk forward and say, "And you are?"
Privateer class John. Where did you all come from? Kumi kind of steps up forward. Is there a Navy base nearby, good sir? We are currently a bit lost.
Yeah. There's actually a Navy base on this island. G80. Well, at least a branch of it. I can take you there. Sorry, G78. I was just transferred recently. But, yeah, I can guide you there if you want.
That would be wonderful. Wouldn't you all agree? She kind of turns back to the rest of the party.
That would make things
Yeah.
simple.
Oh, you guys have food. I'm in.
Yeah. Follow me.
Oh, before you go, before we start,
Yeah, yes, ma'am?
what island are we on?
We are on Toroa Island. In the West Blue.
And just like that, you are all brought here.
Oh, hi.
It takes
Imagine
you
would
like,
any of us.
Mhm.
Sorry to. Would any of us know where this island would be?
make me a history check if you want to see where you kind of know where in the general area of the West Blue this is.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, that's about what I expected with the
Yeah.
+0.
Oh,
Oh, okay. Halia, do you want to make that history check?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have
I
to.
don't have high. Oh yeah, I want to, but I don't have high faith.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
insight.
Oh, it's not inside.
wait. Why did I click inside?
It's okay. We can ignore that roll. There we go. That one makes a bit more sense. Okay. Sayaka, you are kind of the only one who kind of knows where Toroa Island is. It is a very small, tiny island located kind of like in between the Shiraki Island chain and the fuck, I don't know. You just know that like it's just like a very, very small island in the West Blue. Not a lot of people. Population maybe 200 tops, if you can even count that. It's a very small fishing village that just kind of lives along in peace with a small navy base. And as you all walk along, you can see that they've built their homes on the water, which, you know, is interesting. Kumi kind of gently asks, why did they build their homes on the water?
Oh, because the entire island is basically one big farm. They all the villagers leave their homes early and go out to the really big farm and farm out. It's actually one of the big sources of food for the Navy in this quarter of the West Blue. I can lead you directly to well, the Marine base if you want me to, or you know, you can do whatever you need to do here. I'm gonna be waiting by these docks over here, and
Kind of points, you know, to the docks right across the way.
so take your time, please.
And he kind of walks off.
I'm gonna do a smell check real quick.
Okay, making survival. You smell herbs and fish. Nothing nothing out of the ordinary, nothing too crazy. You smell a lot
Oh,
of
so
marines though.
As soon as I smell fish, I dart off.
Well, I think that we should spend at least an hour here before we head to the Marine base.
What's the reason?
Just recuperation. I don't know. I assume you all want to buy a couple items.
Not much to buy with little gold or berry.
Yes. But I mean, provisions are always good, especially if we're going to start at sea. Yeah.
Okay.
Helia...
Probably.
Hold on. Yeah, I'll get to you in a second, Helia. CMC?
Definitely. I'll definitely get to probably try and find the marketplace.
Okay.
Would I need to roll for that, or
No,
just
you
be
can just
meandering?
find it. You can really kind of see it. This
Yeah, I was just
yeah, no, you
asking
don't, you
for,
don't
like,
even
a-
need, no, you don't even have to roll for it. Like, you can see it.
okay.
Okay.
It's just out in the open then.
Yeah. But I want you to stop here for a second.
Okay.
CMC?
My apologies.
No worries. This Marine, as you're walking by, he looks up at you in fear. Do you say anything, or what do you want to just...
I want to bare my teeth and snarl at him.
He
Kind of.
yelps and turns around to look back out at sea.
And continue off.
Okay. You can now go to the dock or the market. The market is very small. Some fruits, some veggies, some provisions for seafarers. Nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. Helia, you find the fish stall very easily, and there's all sorts of fish, all kinds of fish you can remember under the sun.
Okay. I'm gonna reach for the biggest fritz I see.
Oh, careful there, little lady. That's gonna cost you.
I'm gonna look at him, grab it, say, "This is mine now."
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am.
This is mine.
He's kind of intimidated by that.
I'm gonna walk away and start eating it raw.
Okay. Lane, what are you looking at?
Pretty much, not like meats, but general produce and like vegetables or fruits.
Okay. Just normal things you'd imagine that humans would eat. Nothing too appetizing like what you would find at Fishman Island. But it's good selection. You can imagine a couple foods can be used for some nice recipes. Maybe like one or two, like just normal things. Nothing too exotic, nothing too crazy.
Your way can stop rolling at an advantage.
Hmm?
Why are my rolls like that? I just realized.
Oh, you want to go to your character sheet and then click on normal.
It seems like you're rolling with advantage.
Yes.
I believe.
She is. So yeah, just click on
I
normal.
don't see that.
I always take the first roll anyways if you roll on advantage, so it doesn't really matter. And how you want to roll it.
Okay. I don't see the option to hit normal, so just not worry about it for now.
Yeah, it's the purple boxes right above your core sheet. Like if you're looking at your character sheet at the top below your name, then you have your click on public to GM, and then you have advantage, normal, and disadvantage. Wait, another one. Actually, you should have.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, you should have toggle.
I fixed it.
Okay, cool. No worries. So yeah,
Shall we do a test roll to see if you fixed it, or?
yeah. Do me a test roll real
Oh.
quick.
Sure.
Just give me something to work with here. Okay, we're good.
All right, perfect.
Lane,
Okay.
Lane, nothing too exotic, nothing too crazy. You see some spices, some salt. So nothing too crazy. The woman behind the stall for all the vegetables and stuff is, looking at you, kind of in awe, in some fear, but mostly awe, because you can imagine she's never seen a fishman before.
Pretty much, well, I guess I'll keep looking around, but still thinking about buying something from here.
Okay. Yukio and Saya, what are you two doing?
Yukio's kind of just like, she's keeping an eye on the princess, but she's also kind of like eyeing like the positioning of like the Marines and the people that she sees. Like she's clocking like what people she can see.
Gotcha. You notice, the people seem very relaxed. There's not a lot of tension in the air. The Marines, they're just kind of walking around doing their shifts. They don't seem to be on as much of a guard as they should be. Probably because, this is a very small island. They don't get a lot of action. Sayaka, you're with the princess?
Yep.
Okay, princess.
Stick with her.
Kumi is muttering weird stuff under her breath, and she's kind of gazing off into the distance.
Everything all right, madam?
She blinks and looks at you. Oh, sorry. Yeah, everything is okay. I'm just... Ever since we got to this island, there's been something mumbling in my head. I don't know if it's like a headache or something else, but I don't know.
It's weird. Yukio was maybe dealing with something similar earlier. I know he was talking to himself, like something was talking to him.
Her.
But he wouldn't really tell us of what it was.
She doesn't seem like the type to share anything. Women like Yukio are they play their cards close to their chest.
Yeah.
Regardless, thank you for watching over me. I really appreciate it.
I was doing my job. Pay it no mind.
Okay. I'll try to. Lane, have you found anything you want to buy?
Probably just a handful of fruits, vegetables, and like fish,
Hold on, I gotta remind myself.
Or
of the
other-
conversion rate.
other form of meats that may be present. If fish is the only thing they have, then I'll take it.
There's like 1 or 2 slices of pork, and you notice that they're very expensive. Do you grab those?
Probably just one.
Okay. I assume you're gonna buy them?
Yes.
the lady at the desk kind of looks at your purchase, kind of writes it all down on a piece of paper. That'll be 2,000 berries, please. 2 gold.
I would hand over a small pouch. How much would that even?
Like, like 1,000 berries are probably in like 2 separate bills. Like, there's probably like 1,000 berry
Oh,
bills.
right. I'm thinking of coins. I'm being okay.
I mean,
I'm
you
thinking of
can-
coins.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's coins as well, but I imagine it's like for like 100 berries.
Yeah. Okay.
So she grabs the money and she's like, "Thank you so much. I hope you have a good day, sir."
We'll give her a slight nod back and kind of carry out the bundle of food I have.
Yeah, all right, you have 1 portion. Like, you have some provisions. Wonderful.
Where
Hell
would I mark that? Would I just put it in my items?
You put in notes as well.
Okay. I don't know where my notes are.
When you're looking at your character sheet and you click
Bio.
on bio, you can add like
Yes.
Yeah, you
okay.
can add it wherever.
yeah. Most people use it only for notes.
Okay.
Hell
I'll
yeah!
probably put that in.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm currently eating the fish I borrowed by this Navy member.
Borrowed.
This Navy man kind of looks at you with a slight frown, but he doesn't say anything.
I kind of look at him, lift up my mask, and growl, showing off my teeth since he's frowning at me.
He doesn't flinch, but he turns away.
How tall is he compared to me? I just thought about that.
He's about a head taller than you, not too much taller.
Oh, dang, he's tall. Cause Haley's like 6 something.
Well, you remember Lane is like 9 feet tall, so yeah, he's about 6-7 inches taller than you, so he's about like 6'7". I wish I had more.
Yeah, I need to double check. How tall was Haley again?
Around 6 feet. Regardless, side note, I really wish there was like better images for Navy members that weren't high commanding officers. Give me more riffraff Marines, please. It's like, give me more references for them.
I know what I'm
Shouldn't there be
doing later.
Shouldn't there be
So,
some more with like some of the older episodes, so they focus more on
Maybe,
those
but
Marines?
this was like the best image quality that I could find for them.
You
Well,
gotta work with it. You gotta work with anything you're given.
You're gonna walk back.
I'm gonna walk
see
back to
what
the
I can
fish gap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand him back to Happy and Fish.
Oh.
He's like, well, that's the fish guy. Not.
Yeah, I give him back to him.
You're just gonna give it back to a random person.
Yeah.
The civilian looks disgusted.
You don't want it?
No.
Why not?
You don't want my fish. How dare you?
I'm
I'm gonna take off my mask, like genuinely upset. It's a good fish.
Yeah. Sure. I'll have it.
Take a bite of it.
It's fucking raw.
God damn it. He's gonna look at you like, what?
I'm gonna stare at him.
He takes
Oh,
like,
this is glorious.
he takes a small bite of it and he starts chewing it. He looks
And now I walk away.
he quietly goes over to like the edge of the dock over here and spits it out, like away from you. making sure that you're not watching.
You guys are starting to understand what kind of person Helia is now.
And in here, I thought Yukio's social skills were non-existent.
Yeah, Yukio looks like a
Yes.
fucking social butterfly compared to Helia.
This is glorious.
Is that everything you all wanted to do here?
Yukio kind of like, why? Like after kind of like observing, kind of like the guards and stuff from like a couple different spots, as she like kind of like, because I imagine like she was probably like while all that was happening, kind of like going back and forth, you know, like kind of slowly, and she kind of like gets over to where Saya and Princess Kumi are at, and just kind of leans over to both of them and just, I'm sure you'll be able to contact the people you need here, but if something should happen, don't put much stock in them. And then she's gonna head over to the market.
Oh, she's heading to the market herself? Oh boy.
Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
boy.
What are you...
Here we go.
As you walk to the market, you see one dude like, kind of puking his guts out over the side, kind of hidden. And you see Lane just kind of there as well, a bag of provisions in hand.
And she kind of,
I just realized.
yeah.
Did Wayne see any of that?
Oh yeah, he saw
Hmm.
he saw everything.
So Lane knows what I look like now, through and realize.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
God.
Yeah,
it's
Yukio-
glorious.
Yukio gets over there, just kind of like sees the situation and just, and then like kind of like looks at the stall and just kind of like the different fruits and stuff on hand, and just kind of like she picks out like a couple, like I'm assuming there's probably like apples, oranges, like that kind of thing, you know. She picks out like a couple like oranges, and then you said like the only like meat that they really had on hand was like pork, and that was kind of expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fish are really cheap.
Yeah. So yeah, she picks out like a couple oranges and pays for those, and then
Yeah, that's
goes to the
-1 gold for you.
okay, and then goes over to the fish stall and like picks out the best looking like one out of like the bunch that's there, and pays for that.
The fisherman kind of sighs and he's like, "Thank you. There was this weird masked person just kind of took a fish and walked off with it."
And
then gave it
made
to-
some random Samaritan eat it.
yeah, and then that poor Jonathan over there. That masked person gave him half a fish and told him to eat it. It was weird.
I would say you might get used to these kind of things, but considering where we are, probably not. Just consider it an odd day. And kind of like after paying for that, then she makes her way back around the kind of like, you know, past here, and then back down to like where Kumi and Saya are at.
Okay. Lane, are you rendezvousing back with the rest of the group?
Yes.
Okay, I can move you.
Making my way to the where we were last station, or at least like pretty much, I guess, backtracking over here and then seeing you guys. So I'll just be coming through here.
Okay. Hell yeah. What are you doing?
Before we leave, I'm gonna walk up and ask, you sell any weapons here?
Oh, weapons? No. You don't. Make me an insight check.
Insight check? Okay.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Making my way downtown, walking fast, pacing fast, and homebound. Nope, you cannot tell if she's lying or not.
Okay.
I love the mental image I have of this, of just Fishman walks up to buy, to buy some like fruit and stuff. Helia goes up, takes a fish, eats half of it, tries to give it to a guy, then walks around and then asks the next person they talk to if they sell weapons.
So after they say they don't have weapons, okay, well, that's stupid. How do you guys defend yourselves?
We have the Marines. We don't need to defend ourselves.
Are you sure? Though they look kind of weak.
They're strong enough for this part of the ocean.
I kind of look kind of.
You can
Well,
tell
walk
like,
up to-
she said that with like mild non-confidence. Like she was not confident in that response, but she's like, "Oh yeah, no, they're strong enough."
I'm gonna walk up to the Marine that kind of looked at me before and say, "How strong are you?"
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh no.
He doesn't answer you. He just looks at you.
I'm kind of get annoyed at that because I poke him really hard.
Bam. Don't touch me.
I'm gonna take that as a challenge and do it again.
Ma'am. Kindly ask you to make your way out of town. We don't want any trouble here.
I just want a weapon.
He looks you up and down.
You have plenty of weapons.
Oh, do I have them?
You have plenty of weapons.
That didn't answer my question.
The Marine base would have what you're looking for.
Thank you. Gosh, people are so weird here.
Just say your head is literally a weapon.
Yeah.
Just put or peck someone to death.
Yeah. Yukio, are you like, were you watching Helia the entire time?
I imagine Yukio probably would have like gone to the other side, maybe like over here. So like you might, because I imagine this roof is kind of like this is probably an overhang. So like probably would have been able to see
Yeah.
up there.
Make me a perception check, please. After Helia
Oh, boy.
walks away.
Man, my rolls today.
Oh.
This is the price I paid for the first 2 sessions.
Well, good thing it's very obvious on what he does. Thank God. But you don't hear what he says. He reaches into his pocket and pulls out a weird creature. You immediately realize what it is. And he picks it up.
Oh, it's one of those things.
And he speaks into like this is like a receiver, and then he speaks. You don't know what he says. He hangs up and puts it back in his pocket.
Yeah, over that distance, that's fair.
Roll 20,
It's
please.
a solid like. Oh yeah, it's like a solid 50 feet away, next to the ocean. Yeah, it's
Roll 20.
fair enough.
Roll 20. Are we gonna work today? Roll 20. Okay, no, it did what it needed to do. Okay.
Figured it out.
All right, I guess we're heading to the Marine base now, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I got food. I'm good now.
All right. And you all head over.
Adventure Cube away.
Away. No force feeding the princess? Oh, for fuck's sake. All right, we have change maps. We're gonna let Roll20 kind of do its thing. Hopefully, maybe Roll20.
Yeah, you know,
I see that. I
it'll
see
figure
it.
it out.
Looks pretty
Yeah,
nice.
it'll figure it out
Roll20.
eventually.
Why are there two of them? Wait, why are there two of you fuckers? Wait, I didn't ask for. Why are there two of them?
And
who?
your standard D&D session bingo card. There's the technical difficulties.
There it is. Yep, motherfucker. What the fuck? How did that
What happened?
happen? Okay,
What happened?
I was trying to drop a marine lackey onto the representative
Okay.
guiding you.
Oh yeah.
Is the party ribbon here? Yes, it is.
I-
There we go.
Yeah, it just took a minute.
There we go. All right.
We're all good
You-
now.
Yeah, we're all good. It takes about like 45 minutes to
What's that?
don't worry about what that is. It's art. I don't know what the fuck it is. It might be flowers. I don't know. Either way, you all take like 45 minutes walking down some paths. You kind of pass by a lot of farm, and the marine dude was right. This entire island is basically one giant farm with like low sand walls protecting it. And in the center is the marine base. It stands tall and imposing with the signature marine logo and its signature blue with white stripes. And so, he kind of leads you all down. Well, he leads you to about this point, and he's like,
All right, the commander is waiting for you. I think. I don't know, but the commander's inside. You can meet him.
"Thank you for your assistance." All right, you may all start walking down the path. I want you to stop here. If you look to your left, you will see bounty boards. And then you also see newspaper articles. I don't know if any of you would want to read one of them. Make me a perception
Oh, I
check.
would.
Alright, perception checks,
Good.
everyone, if you want to read
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm looking for.
No, it definitely
bounty
catch
board.
anybody's attention. Oh.
That's better.
Okay.
It's my first roll above a 5 today. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Okay.
You said perception.
Perception. Okay.
Nice.
Y'all,
Everybody had adequate rolls.
yeah, you all had adequate rolls.
Yeah.
You see newspaper articles just talking about how the Elysia Kingdom is kind of in turmoil right now with the disappearance of Prince Yila the 11th. And there's also been rumored talks of Bungie the Clown making another appearance close by the islands. So, you know, that's something to keep in mind. And Kumi kind of frowns as she kind of notices some stuff about the Shy Rocky Islands. How did I pronounce? She Rocky Islands. There we go. She Rocky Islands. She kind of frowns as she reads what's going on there. She doesn't say anything, but she's definitely not okay as she's reading that.
Do I see anything about the person I'm looking for?
The only thing that you would be able to kind of read is that there's something in the She Rocky Islands that might be what you're looking for. But
I'm gonna take that paper and like put it in my pocket real quick.
Okay. You know, you have some normal bounties. Roger's bounty has increased again. You know, that's just something to keep in mind. That damn pirate has been really just going on a roll lately. Shiki has made another big wave. You know, things like that. Nothing as you read further along, you notice like, okay, there's some older articles talking about like monsters supposedly in the Shiraki Islands. Maybe a sighting of a emperor in close by Marijwa. You know, things like that. Things that, you know, don't really affect you right now.
Seems to be a lot happening in Shiraki.
Yeah.
Also, that clown. Ugh. She kind of like says that about the clown. She kind of looks down at her sword and just kind of. I don't know if I'll be able to put him down for good this time.
I hope
Something
they
for
are.
later.
Kumi kind of whispers to herself about hoping everyone is alright there. If you want you all to make me a history check. Outside of Saya, everyone but Saya, you make me a history check.
Okay.
Okay, not bad.
I'm not interested. I'm interested. Once you say what you need to say, I'm gonna talk to the princess real quick.
Okay. Oh, well, okay, sure, Saya. Saya, you know that Princess Kumi, and you as well, Yukio, she is obviously the princess of... Fuck, I had her name here. Why? I really had it on the tip of my tongue. One moment, please.
Probably need to keep those reference.
I have them
Notes.
open. I have too many references at the issue.
And bingo card for DM Scramble.
Wow, yeah, can't believe it's the Soja Kingdom. You all know that she is the princess of the Soja Kingdom, but the Soja Kingdom is part of the Shiraki Islands. It is an island chain of, well, let's just say notorious happenings. So, you know, it makes sense for her to be really nervous about what's happening in Shiraki right now. And let me spell that out for you.
That would be
No,
appreciated.
There we go. Shiraki.
I'll put that in my notes for probably never use, but
You never know. they can come up at any point. You never know.
I just need to
tap this
look at it
right-
once, and then I'll be good to go.
Yep.
As soon as it actually pops up for me. Because thank you, roll 20.
Yeah, roll 20.
There it is. Shiraki. Okay, so it's got the in the middle. Okay, yeah, right. If I can remember the password gobbledygook for a year and a half, I think I can handle that.
Alright, and so Kumi is like, okay, well, I'm gonna continue along, and so she continues along.
Wait one moment, princess.
Yes?
I'm gonna pull out the paper I grabbed and point at the spot I care about. Do you know anything about this?
She kind of gazes at the paper and she's like, I don't know. This has been happening that occurred after I left to marry Yila. So I don't know much about it. I'm sorry.
Okay, I just nod my head and put it away.
Alright. You all now enter the tavern. Or the marine base. It's a tavern map. We all know it's a tavern map.
looks like a very nice map either way.
Oh, it's a wonderful
Oh,
map.
yes.
Thank you, Observer, so much. This is such a nice map. I'll move you, Saya, don't worry. So, you know,
The Adventure Cross.
Theater of the Mind. We're going to do Theater of the Mind, because I didn't want to put all these NPCs in.
Understandable.
There's a couple NPCs walking about, you know, kind of doing their thing. Some of them are eating at a table. You see the receptionist kind of sitting in the back over here. At the head of the table at the very top here, you see a very serious Marine eating a pork chop with 2 Marines standing behind him. You can assume that is the Marine captain. So Kumi's gonna start walking up. That's not what I
Same.
wanted to do. Game, what the fuck?
Just
Shut up.
That is.
Shush. Shush you.
The dragon's magic works in mysterious ways.
Shut the fuck up.
I love that so much.
Hell yeah, can you stand back real quick?
sure.
The Marine captain looks up at you all, and he looks towards Kumi, and recognition kind of flashes in his eyes, and he sits up.
Lady Kumi, I thought you were dead.
Well, yes. But these lovely folk here, protected me. One moment. He kind of frowns, and he nods, and he looks towards all of you.
Would you all like to sit down and have something to eat? On the house.
Suppose it would be rude to decline.
Before we eat, I have a small question.
Yes.
Where can I find armament?
You want to arm yourself. I assume you all
Yes.
are planning on going back to sea?
Yes, I plan on hiring these fine folk to guide me back home.
Alright. Officer, sir? Guide this fine fellow to the armaments. Yes, sir.
You may follow this Marine here
Okay.
as he kind of leads you out. All right, I'm just going to select you.
And
two
this is how I should move us. Watch, they're secretly leading me to the dungeon for stealing that fish.
No,
Cabbages, truly the
The-
most
the-
dangerous weapon.
theater of the mind stuff here. He kind of leads you. Inside here are a ton of like Marine standard weapons, maybe some melee weapons, you know, things like that.
Here's all their armaments, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm gonna start browsing.
Okay. I need you to make me a perception check, please.
Okay, I was gonna let you do this scene first, but I'll do that real quick.
Okay. Go ahead and make me that perception check, Lily, and then I'll get back to you. So the rest of you kind of sit down at the table. Oh boy. And you know, you all kind of start eating. A waitress comes out and gives you pork chops. You know, something very expensive.
So, you all plan on going back to the Shiraki Islands?
That's where I would like to go, yes. Seems like there's a lot of happenings at home right now. And, well, I want to be prepared. I know my family's probably really worried about me, but there's nothing more that I can do right now.
Alright.
And he kind of looks at the rest of you.
Why are you guiding the princess?
Simply because I was hired to.
I see.
You two? He looks at you, Yukio, and you, Lane.
A matter of circumstance, but yes.
long as I'm paid, she'll be safer with me than anywhere else.
I can believe it. However, I need to understand what your roles were on that ship, because I assume you were all on that ship.
They were.
Why were you on the Pleasure Cruise?
Hired bodyguard.
Simply, I believe that goes for the most of us, is that we were hired bodyguards.
Then what happened on that cruise?
Well, pirates dealt with the pirates, then presumably another pirate, and some form of sea beast. It gets a little hazy after the ship started sinking.
What did this man look like?
Get a good look at him.
You all did get a good look at him, so you can describe him if you desire to.
Remember what he looked like.
All I know is that he summoned a whole bunch of balloon pet things.
Oh no, that was the balloon guy. The Kraken, whatever summoning
I
person
don't
was
remember that
a
as well.
little different. Yeah, trying to remember the details. Did I write them down?
No worries.
I might have.
He
I
was
didn't write it
I'll describe it.
Yeah.
Through Kumi. He was a very shabby looking man. Gray hair. He had a weird lightning power.
Oh.
You see like the recognition flash in his eyes almost immediately.
What was the
Sounds
sea
like you
beast
know him.
looking like?
It was like a tentacle monster, sir.
So it is him. Great. For your information, Princess, that man was Michael Shinjao, a rogue member of the family. We have information that he's planning on heading to the Rose Garden Kingdom. The, well, island at the edge of the New World. Well, the Grand Line, you know what I mean.
Yukio, the name Shinjao, and you as well, Lane, does register. Shinjao is one of the other notorious mob families of the West Blue. But considering that he said it was a rogue member, means that he is not part of the family anymore.
Surprising he's a rogue member of the family. Most of them are, well, none of them are all that great, but to be rogue, that means either he didn't agree with their policies or was removed, and if he was removed, he's quite a piece of work.
We aren't sure of the details ourselves. The Shinjao family really isn't our fan. And we aren't
Yeah,
fans of
and-
them either.
Sorry, go ahead, CMC.
Seems to be working up a lot of nerve to crash a party like that.
Indeed, this is the biggest stunt he's ever pulled. But do not worry. The Marines and the world government will handle it. In fact, we can even handle Princess Kumi's guidance.
I don't think that's possible.
No,
I don't think
I will not
this is...
relinquish my job. Sorry.
I'm
Captain.
afraid this isn't something that I will be negotiating with.
I apologize, sir. But your attitude has ruined my appetite.
I wouldn't expect the shark to understand appetite. Marines, arrest them.
So I'm killing people today. All right.
So be it.
Hold on, I gotta find good music.
Oh wait, so I'm not gonna see any of this happening.
Yeah, that's what the perception check was for, because you don't know this is happening right now.
Just wait till you start hearing the screaming. It'll be fine.
Yeah, alright,
Oh.
everyone, remember to click on your tokens. And
Oh,
click
yes.
on the
Yeah.
initiative button.
15.
Did it not
Yeah.
clear?
Oh, that is.
it didn't
Oh,
clear.
that is this level.
Hold on.
Oh, goody.
I'm gonna need you to re-roll that for me, Lane, real quick.
Okay. Oh no.
Man, my rolls today.
Yeah, they're not good right now, aren't they?
You know, I'm just gonna refresh Roll20 and hope that does something. Placebo effect. It'll at least make me feel better.
Okay, it got popped.
What button is the initiative?
It's
It is right
between-
between speed and
The center where you
No,
see your
it's
head
up top.
point, just above the initiative.
Yeah, it's
There we go.
All right, now I have to know for my own sanity after refreshing the page if it's better. It's probably not going to be, but I have to know,
Dude,
even if
roll
it'll
it.
waste a good
Fucking-
roll.
Fucking try it. Do it.
No, all right, it's just one of those days today. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
One moment, please. I have
That's
to
fine.
roll their initiative as well. If I can figure out how to roll. There it is. There's that button for Marines and then the command.
Damn, Marine.
Oh, hey, you know, at least I'm passing it along.
Um,
I rolled a 1 or a 0.
Had to have. Actually,
oh
no.
no!
oh,
you know, fair enough. He was ready for this. Yeah, he was planning it. So you know.
yeah. One moment, please. That was soldier. This is for commander. Okay.
I feel bad for Saya because they're the closest one to him.
Yeah. Okay.
But I also do have the highest evasion, so
You-
I stand a
I
chance.
think you do actually. Yeah.
Does she?
I think so.
My dexterity is 5.
Hand over the princess, and no one gets hurt. He moves
No.
over to stand right next to you, Saya. Okay, that's... Okay. That's that.
I need to click.
It's 1, 2. Ignore the initiative. Does a 20 hit you, Saya?
Okay, so what am I rolling then?
Nothing. I'm just asking if, what is your
What?
armor class?
17.
Okay. That first one hits. You take 4 slashing damage. Wow, he
boy.
really rolled like shit on that one. What the fuck?
Hey, you know, good for us. I'll take it. Everybody's rolling like garbage today. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. He doesn't have any bonus actions. Hala, you are up next.
So I don't know this is happening, right?
Yes, make me a perception check, please.
Okay. This should be fun. I have a 0.
Oh boy. Let's see where this goes. Did it roll? I don't see
Oh.
it on my side.
Oh,
Yeah, one moment, please.
18.
Sorry about that.
Well, somebody's on their way back
yeah,
now.
you hear the sounds of combat coming from the main hall.
okay. I have a slight idea.
Do you know?
Yeah, what's your idea? Hit me with it.
I'm gonna grab a weapon real quick and use my tinderbox to start a fire in here.
let's see. You grab a short sword.
Okay. I'm not gonna keep it. I'm just using it as a spark.
Okay, so you're setting a spark in that. Roll
Yeah,
me.
I'm using my tinderbox.
Huh?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm using my tinderbox to set a fire to distract the guards outside, just in case. Get her fighting now.
Okay. All right. So
I'm
you
assuming it's the guards.
Yeah. So that's.
Wait, I wouldn't know it's the guards, right?
Yeah. You notice that there's no guards outside of the one at the guard tower right now.
But I don't know who's fighting. Okay, well, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. So you don't know
Yeah.
who's fighting. All you just know is that you're hearing fighting.
Okay, then I'm just gonna move. Then I just realized. Yeah.
Okay. What is your movement in your base form?
I think it's like 30.
I think it is 30. You
Yeah,
can use
30.
your dash action to get there faster if you want to.
Okay, yeah.
Right back.
But let me check.
30 and then... You can get up to about...
Yeah, I could- What if I run through the plants? Or is it a wall
That's a wall.
in the way of it?
There's a
Oh,
wall
okay.
in the way of it. So you can get up to here with your movement if you dash.
Okay. Yeah, I'll stash.
Okay. Oh, shit. Hi, everyone. Hi, Raiders. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Hello there.
D, Ronnie... D. I'm gonna call you D. Hi, D. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, everyone. Let me shout you out real quick. We're doing combat. Oh shit. Oh no! No one saw the fucking. Okay, my stream was. He's got the will of D. He does have the will of D. Hello, Raiders. One moment, I have to fix. Why are we still surprised?
Guff, our beloved.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Observer, you
Hold
do
on.
need to make a bingo.
I should make a D&D bingo.
You should make a D&D bingo at this point.
I know there was.
I will try and at some point between this session and the next one find you a bunch more like just general marine tokens, maybe some pirate tokens too,
Mhm.
and then
Why
and then I will also
not?
make a bingo.
I'm having such a fucking problem today. What were you guys doing? Hold on, I have to fucking figure this out. One moment, please.
No worries.
There is a bingo generator website. I'm not sure where that is. but
you could probably
that
just Google it, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit! What the fuck is my life right now? My god. You know, hi Raiders, welcome in. My name is Ayame Queen Bee. I am the host of this D&D campaign. Okay. There we go. I fixed that part. Okay. Hello, I'm so happy to see more D&D. What were you doing? What were you doing? I'm curious. I'm very curious on what you guys were doing. Okay, so that's Helia's turn. Sayaka, you are up. You just got smacked for 4 damage. I don't know if Saya's even here right now. Saya?
We just step away real quick.
I think she did. Did she step away real quick?
I didn't. I mean, I was gone if she did say that, but I didn't
No.
hear.
No, no.
I didn't hear anything, but perhaps.
Perhaps.
Yeah, me either.
I think she's out right now. Okay. This is probably a good chance for us to just use a quick bathroom break. You know, you need to use the restroom, go ahead and get more water, you know, things like that.
Okay.
Understandable.
Got like
Mm,
got some trash to take care of, so I could just quickly do that.
yeah. Oh, you're updating your character sheet right now, aren't you, Observer?
Yeah, I'm now that I actually have the sword. I was like, wait a minute, I need to do that.
You need to make sure that you have like the updated sword.
Yeah, I was like, wait, I have it typed out in the thing, but I didn't actually add it to the
Oh, shit.
to the
She's
clicker.
typing. Yes, Saya, hold
Oh,
on.
they have food.
Okay, so no
Oh,
food. What would you like to do then? Okay, Saya is eating. That's perfectly fine.
I do need to step away real quick.
No worries. But my
Yeah, we'll be right back.
princess and try to hide her in that hallway. Which hallway are you trying to hide her in? That one. Okay. So you're gonna grab the princess, and you're gonna try to move into the hallway. And that gives the Marine Commander a opportunity attack. That's going to hit you again. 10 slashing. You don't have evasion rolls. You check your it's a check against your AC. Actually, I don't think so. Wait, do you have evasion rolls? One moment. Oh god, here we go. I have to look through Saya's thing. Hold on. Fighting style. Awareness. No, you don't. Yeah, AC is 17. So yeah, it's he's trying to meet or beat your AC to attack. So you take 10 damage. Yeah, you're kind of in pain right now. Hold on, let me see what your movement is. It's 30, so. Well, okay, you can, here, let me go ahead and edit your sheet for you real quick. You do have spells that heal Saya.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. Saya is eating, so she's not speaking right now.
Okay.
So you can, cure wounds yourself if you want to, you know, heal yourself. Or you can make an attack roll to hit someone. Okay, we are going to cure wounds then. At level 1, I'm just doing this for you, Saya, don't worry. And then, Saya, can you roll me a 1d8 plus... What is your spell? Plus 4. 1d8 plus 4. It is slash roll 1d4. But yes, I hope you all had a fun stream. You had to raid and go. I understand. It's, no, it's 1d8. Did I say 4? No, I said 1.
I think you said.
No, I said 1d8 plus 4.
Okay.
My bad. Okay, minimal healing? Roll 20. Jesus criminy.
It is killing us today.
It is not liking you all today.
I-
You know what? It's fine.
I do ask. We didn't get a rest last time, did we?
No, you did not.
Oh boy.
Okay. So you have moved Kumi. And she's now kind of like right in front of the hall. Is that your turn? I think that's going to be your turn because I don't know if you can do anything else. Because Cure Wounds is a action. It's not healing word, so yeah. And, okay. Kumi kind of looks around dazed. And she is kind of looking around like, what? Why are you attacking us?
Ma'am, we are not trying to attack you. We are just trying to arrest these thieves
and these liar pirates. But they aren't liars, they are liars, ma'am. But she starts kind of hyperventilating. And she sees this poor Marine here. You know, he's kind of at the ready. Dark magic emanates from her body. It coalesces into her hands. And it has a very similar feeling to what the dragon had when he teleported you all. And then she screams out, I am not anyone's puppet. And she Eldritch blasts.
Warlock.
This poor fucker. Shit. Why did I not make them have their HP, like, right there? So, this dude is kind of blasted back. It's not a lot of damage, but, you know, he just kind of blasted back from that. And she just kind of starts panting on the ground. Exhausted from just doing that. Yukio.
I'm back,
you're
by the
up.
way.
Welcome back.
I'll go back.
Oh, goody.
Also, whoever is showing their screen, their background keeps showing.
The what?
No, does it?
What's showing?
Your computer background.
Oh, yeah, no, that was me. That was a quick thing that happened on my end. No worries. Alright, Yukio, you are up.
Alright, well, I draw the sword, so I'm gonna take, what is that, 2 damage? Yeah.
Yeah, 2 damage. You feel the power of Eldritch, of, like, demons kind of, like, take over your mind, and you just have one goal. Kill.
You really shouldn't have done this today. And you know what else I got at level 3?
Oh no, I just realized what you got at level 3.
Oh, yes.
No!
Yeah, like she draws the sword, and it kind of like there's kind of like this like as like kind of like her like own like life essence like goes into the blade. They kind of like start fueling it. Like it's kind of like got these like wispy trails of like smoke coming off of it, and then like there's this brief blinding flash of light, and like her hair is longer, and there's like little bits of like lightning like arcing across her body. So that's my Sulong transformation.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Done.
Now you're Sulong. Oh no!
And that takes my action. However, action surge.
Oh,
Hi.
fun.
How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Great. I'm going to use a charge of Chiyakage, because like she does that, and she kind of like feels the blade, and like I imagine it kind of like guides her hand, and she just does a forward like straight kind of like EI slash, if you've ever played Sekiro, just kind of like straight like chop slash, and it just creates this line of like red kind of like almost like biting blades, and I'm gonna need both of them to make me dex saves.
Dex saves, okay. Okay, Marine Commander, we are making a dex save. Okay,
He passes,
He
so
passes.
half damage for him.
did. Okay, 13.
That one fails though. Cool.
Okay.
Now I've got to double check the damage on that, because that's
Yeah, we talked about
here.
this. Welcome to Bullshit Swords, where they have downsides.
yeah. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna, and then oh god, that all because that does damage then, which means that applies to. Oh no. Okay, so that's
What have you created?
We have
Efficiency
created
modifier?
a monster.
no level damage. Okay, so add 3 lightning damage to that, and then is this on hit? Is this
What,
like how
Demon
does this work? So returns after you hit a target. Yeah, that probably just attack rolls.
And that probably is
And I
just
think-
attack rolls for demon.
Yeah, I
Strike.
think that's the same. Okay. All right, so just the 3 extra lightning damage to both of them. So slash roll 4d8 plus 3.
Okay.
Ugh,
Not
low damage.
low damage, you know. Yeah.
It's higher than
so
what I normally did in the last 2 sessions.
You see this commander just kind of take the hit, and he just kind of grits his teeth and glares at you. Is that your turn?
And then, do I have anything that I can do as a bonus action? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. You know what, I will hellish glare the commander. I need a, was it a wisdom saving throw?
I think it is a wisdom saving throw, right?
Wisdom saving throw.
Oof.
Oh, he fails.
He fails.
He fails by 2. He is
Wait, that was
frightened
the
of me.
wrong one. That was Marine Soldier. My bad.
Oh, dang it.
Wait, no. Yeah, that was the Marine Soldier. What is... Okay.
Oh, he beats it by 1.
Oof, I'm sorry. I misclicked on the wrong
Oh,
one. I'm so
I was
sorry.
so excited for a moment.
I was like, damn, he fucking rolled, he rolled poorly on that. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong character sheet. Alright, so nothing happens when he
Let's see.
succeeds, right? I forgot how much works.
Yeah, he succeeded. Nothing happens because he succeeded. Dang it. It was worth a shot. Almost.
Makes sense, though. He's
Almost.
a commander in the Marines. He's probably seen some shit. Is that
And
your
then
turn?
she's going to like move to kind of like more properly like a guard Kumi.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Lane, you're up.
Right. I will first. I don't have a lot of options, given there hasn't been a rest yet, but I can make this work.
I'm
Um,
sorry.
No, that's no problem. That's not necessarily a big deal. I want to what are the knives on the table?
They're like pork knives, you know, like meat knives, you know. They're stuff that you can grab and you know, cut meat with.
Nice steak knives.
Yeah.
I would like to take one and throw it at how do I ping this guy? Yeah, this guy.
That dude. Okay. Make me an attack, like an unarmed strike, please.
Okay, where would that be again? I don't know what my what, because I have 3. I don't have an unarmed strike roll.
Yeah, you should.
I don't. I have unarmed. No, it's unarmed defense.
Hold on, let me look at your sheet. Make me a bite attack. That'll be
Yeah, that's-
unarmed.
Yeah, that works. I just click on the name of it.
Yeah, you click on the name of it. Oh, that's hitting him. Click on
Alright,
the purple bit for bite and see the damage.
4.
Okay. You launch this
That's-
knife and it kind of shoves itself into this dude's shoulder and he just kind of grunts.
Has subpar damage. Alright. I'll then use. Wait, hold on. I need to. How do I see my movement? How do I track that?
There
measure.
is a ruler button. Yeah.
I'm gonna go like right here using 30 of my 50 feet.
Okay.
To go back to the hand. Oh, wrong one.
Yeah, you want to move it to the clicker button.
Select. character.
There we go. Yeah, you can move like right here.
Okay.
That'll be your full movement.
Well, I have 50 movement.
Well, okay. Well then.
Yeah, I know what you
Shut
mean.
up. Shut
I know what you mean.
Okay, so.
And then I will spend a key point to make a strike.
Oh, so two unarmed strikes. Make me those bite checks, please. Who are you trying to hit?
Probably the person right next to me.
Okay, the dude who hit the fucking table. Okay, make me those attacks, please. Just click
Okay, I
on
was
bite
just
twice.
yeah, I was just wondering. 15.
That hits.
I'll just roll damage for that one, and then I'll do them again.
Okay.
7.
Oof. All right.
Ouch.
Okay.
And then 8.
How are you killing this dude?
Okay. Okay.
Nice work.
Well,
I'm
actually,
actually
sorry, that was damage. No, that one misses.
That's. Oh.
Yeah, you missed that one. My bad. No, he is in a lot of pain. You could just tell by his facial features. He's gritting his teeth. There's blood he coughs out some blood, but you fucking missed that last strike, so you don't end him.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that your turn?
I will. That'll be the end of my turn.
Marine lackeys' turns. All right. We're going to focus on you, Lane.
Okay.
These ones are going to be for you. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's still okay. We're good. Oh, what? Really, motherfucker? God, you fucking dumbass. Roll 20. Really, a crit fail?
Wait, a crit fail.
Crit fail. Yeah, this poor man just lodges his weapon at the table.
Yeah, I have to roll a D100 to see the fumbles. And a D10.
Which one is attacking me?
The one you were attacking.
Okay.
Don't worry, this is on my end. 8 and a 10, 18, 17. He tries to launch himself at you, and he fucking misses and slips on his own blood. He is knocked prone.
Oh
well. If I may.
Yeah.
Does this? Oh, this doesn't. Can I? Where did that go? Okay. This. I wanted to use riposte with one of my superiority dice.
With the melee attack, you use react and spend one superiority die to make a melee weapon attack. Okay. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I don't have a superiority die list.
It's only one.
Yeah, I don't have one on me, but
well,
I'll just make a mental note of
superiority
that.
dies are just like points, basically. I don't know why we call
Yeah.
them die.
I don't know where that would be. Yeah, I don't know where that would be. I'm just gonna put that in like bonds.
Yeah.
I guess. No, because I see hit dice as well, but that's just HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll me your like weapon damage, the one above bite. The
Okay,
Tekokage.
the Tekokage. Okay. Should that be with advantage because he's prone?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
16.
you're hitting this.
Oh,
fucker.
sorry, 17.
Yep. Roll
Alright,
me
17.
that damage.
All right. 1d6 plus 3. 4.
Wow, exact change. My God, how are you killing this dude?
I will. Given he had let himself open to an attack, I will stomp his head.
The Gears curb stomp. Classic.
Curb stomp. Okay. Well, you can't stomp his head because you're doing a weapon attack because you're using your monk weapon.
Okay, well, I guess I would push my fist into his skull then.
Okay, yeah. He falls over dead. Congrats. I mean, that's only one.
And
of
I will, I guess, lick the blood off my hands as a intimidation tactic.
Okay, I'm gonna make a wisdom save for this dude. He fucking fails, and he's frightened. Hold on, let me. So now, where's the frightened one? We'll just use this. And so now he needs to make his full movement to run away from you. And that's 30 feet. So he runs and like smashes into the armor, but he doesn't get knocked prone. But yeah, he's just running away from you now. All
I
right.
give him a bloodthirsty smile.
Oh boy. All right. Next 3. Who is going to be the lucky one? Is it D4? If I roll a 4, that's actually, yeah. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3. If I roll a 4, we roll it. Lane. Poor
Yes.
Lane. You stepped up for this. 1. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oof.
So there's a 23, a 6, and a 12. Which one's hit? That's out of the 23.
Only the 23.
Okay.
I have an AC of 14.
Oh god. Okay.
Bludgeoning damage? Wouldn't that be piercing?
No, it's because these are rounded bullets.
Uh,
So yeah, you take 12 bludgeoning damage.
okay. I minus that from my sheet then, yeah.
Yeah. And the big number.
Yes. All right.
And then the final dude here takes aim at you, Yukio. 22 hits, right?
Yeah, that'll hit. I don't think I can. Can I use?
Wow, you're rolling really good on these guns.
Can I use this? Oh.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is happening with the damage right now?
All right. Yeah. No. That'll hit. Let's see.
All right, you take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
That's like max. That is max roll, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that is really max roll. Fucking hell. All right, and
Oof.
that is their turn. The Marine Commander. He steps up, and now he's in both of your ranges again. He will now make his short swords. If I can click on the button. 1, 2. Motherfucker!
Which one of those was against me? Or were they both against me?
They were both against you. Because he kind of
Cool.
spots you as the main threat. Before you do
Cool.
anything, you have to roll
I'm
the
going
fumble table.
Yeah.
25. He falls prone.
Oh, you know, well, you know, he did still fumble that attack against me, so I am going to use my reaction to attempt to disarm him as well.
Oh my
On top of that.
god. What?
Alright, so he is going to have to make a strength saving throw, yeah.
Okay, I gotta make sure I'm clicking that one. Strength saving throw? 21.
Okay, yeah, no, he makes it. Alright, that's fine. And had he failed that, like I would have also
Done damage to him.
used the other half to attempt to knock him prone, but he's already prone.
He's already prone.
Oh
Well,
god, I get
that's his
advantage on my
turn.
attacks.
Jesus. Okay. Helia, you're up.
Okay, I have to keep running.
Okay.
And
Holy
I make
shit.
it there. I have to dash again.
Do you want to dash again?
I guess I won't, since I can just see them now, right?
Yeah, you can see the group, because that door is open.
Okay. So yeah, what happened?
They started attacking us. What? Why? Do you have any bonus actions you can use, Lily?
Well, I didn't take no action, so.
Well, any actions like.
Well, I can't really. Yeah, I can't really do anything since I'm not in combat technically yet.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wait here, hold an action.
Yes, ma'am. Sayaka, you are up. The dude next to you has fallen prone, trying to attack your fellow fox. I think she's still eating.
Possibly.
Possibly. Okay, yes. Sorry.
That's another 30-foot line.
Oh god. I've created a monster with Yukio.
Gotta love fighters.
I love fighters. Fucking criminy.
I need to add.
Do you want to put Hunter's Mark on them, Saya?
On the captain? Alright, on the Marine Commander. You can use Hunter's Mark. I'll mark him. It is a bonus action. Alright, you want to attack him now? Oh boy. Dun, 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 dun. Hold on, one moment please. Why are we not doing this properly? Okay. So you want to do a melee attack, Saya? Okay. One moment. I'm just checking everything you have here. Just making sure that I'm understanding what you can do. Okay. Go ahead and, because this is at advantage, okay, it cancels out. Okay, so this is going to be normal, and you can only make one. We add on that, so we make a gunblade ranged attack. That's hitting the Marine. My fucking god. What the fuck? Alright, so that's 12 damage to him. So, wow. He's bloodied, meaning he's about half health.
Is that actually a condition, or is
It
that something that
It's something that I learned recently. So yeah, half health. He's half health.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bloodied is half health. A lot of monsters and some classes and subclasses have stuff that involve like being in or around bloodied.
I had no idea. I know Lancer had something similar with. I'm not gonna derail that, but
Yeah. I hope you're doing well.
I did not know
man.
that was a condition.
How much health?
Hello.
So he's about half health right now. You've used your action, used your bonus action, so I think that's your turn, right? Unless you want to do movement. Okay. I'm assuming you have Princess Kumi with you? Okay. Princess Kumi, you know, she's being dragged along. She kind of looks towards Helia, be like, we need to get out of... We need to find a ship. We need to get out of here now. We need... She's very much shaken still. And then... One moment. We're not going to do anything more with her. Yeah, so she's just gonna kind of look at Saya and be like, follow me, please. Defend me. Yes, she is going to start moving. She runs into the kitchen. Yukio, you're up.
Oh there.
Oh boy, you have advantage on your attacks. Because he's prone.
Advantage. We love advantage. Turns on demonic strike. Make sure Sulong transformation is on that. Yep. Okay. Just double checking everything. No, don't need to use that. I will use my bonus action to second wind though.
Okay.
Because ow. You know, I'll take 6 healing. That's pretty good.
That's pretty decent healing.
I think that's actually exact average.
That is average healing, yeah.
Yeah, alright. That's 28 to hit.
That's 28 to hit. You're hitting him.
And God, that's not even a crit either.
Wait, that's not a crit?
Holy
That's not a crit.
fuck
29 is a crit.
shit.
Oh my god.
If you
I'm like moving my mouse on the roll whatever. It just says I can't read that.
19 plus 5 plus 1. Jeez. Okay. This poor man.
This poor dude. Alright, roll me that damage.
Syntax expected. Syntax error.
What do you mean
Okay,
a syntax error? Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, syntax error floor round. What is that even? I have never seen that before in all my years of DMing.
Wait, why
What
is
is-
it giving me a syntax error? It should be...
Alright,
Oh
let's see.
god.
Okay, so... Alright, I can just do it manually, so that's... Yeah, alright. So...
What?
Slash
Don't worry about it.
roll... 2d8 plus 1
Sorry, I
plus
want to
6
see.
plus 3
No
Plus-
worries. No, you're fine.
6. Alright,
Fucking hell. Roll 20.
20
Fine.
damage.
Holy shit. Yeah, he is in pain. He kind of coughs up a bit more blood, and he looks up at you. Damn pirates.
And then, you know what? You know... Oh wait, no, that's the wrong thing. This. I could probably just finish him right now. You know what? Sure. I got resources, might as well spend them. So, let's see, okay, so I don't know why it's doing that. That is fascinating. That's actually fascinating to me as someone that's been using Roll20 for as long as I've had. I've never seen that.
Yeah, I've
That
never
is-
seen that either. Like, what the fuck, roll 20?
Oh, is it because of this? Let's try putting that there, and then when I make my next attack, see if that fixes it. That might have been why.
It might have been Sulong, probably.
Yeah, it might have been that. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll see. Let's make the second attack first.
Oh, you have second attack now?
Yeah, I'm fucking. I'm going to eat another one of my things to do one more hit. Actually, that one's 2. Yeah. Okay, I've only got 1 charge of my man. I am burning everything, which, situation warrants it. And
Yeah, it's hitting.
yeah, that's hitting. All right, let's see if this fixed it.
It did.
Yeah, that fixed it. Okay, so that's 19 more damage.
He glares up at you as he says pirates, and then you strike him down. He collapses and falls over.
And like as that happens, like Yukio kind of like looks around at the rest of the like normal like Marines in the hall and just, don't make the same mistake he did.
Captain!
Quit while you're ahead.
Commander! Damn it! You just got a promotion too! You had a wife and kids! You'll pay for this!
Is that your
Oh, I
turn?
suppose you should have thought about that more. And then she kind of looks at Lane and then just, I would suggest hurrying along. And let's see how much. Right, I'm in Sulong transformation right now, so I get
10 more.
50 feet of movement.
50 feet of movement.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah, that seems right
Alright,
for
so that's
a fighter.
15, 20, 20, 30. I could get clear up to there. Yeah, that's probably a good thing, just to make sure nothing comes in front of her.
Yeah. Hmm.
And yeah, like Yukio kind of like dashes around the corner and then like stops like here and kind of like checks like the area just to make sure that she doesn't see anybody that's actually a threat.
You just see this poor civilian dude kind of like under the table, shaking in fear. He's not a threat.
Alright, that's my turn.
Alright.
Now that I've burnt like almost every resource I have.
Lane, you're up.
Okay. I will.
Yeah,
Move.
that's like everything. I've got disarm left and that's it.
That's 35. You can right click to like
Oh.
to, and then you can keep moving your
Oh.
ruler
Oh,
if you want to.
it's not. Oh, there we go. So. You.
Yeah. And then I think you can move up to.
I think I move up here, and that would be like all 50, unless I decide to dash.
That's
Oh, yeah, like
25, 30, 30.
Yeah. So 40. So yeah, you could get like right there.
Yeah, you can get
Yeah.
back
Probably just try and move out. Hastily, but also not to show that I'm in pain.
there. Yeah, you're.
Like trying to shrug it off, even though or like taking a bad fall and your knee hurts, and you just have to. You don't want to look like you're having a bad time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing the classic True Grit thing of just like, I'm fine. Oh god, this hurts. This hurts. No, I'm fine. It's totally okay.
Yeah.
Oh, ow.
All right.
Like,
Is that your turn?
Shallow. Shallow breath. Yeah, that will be my turn. Like, shallow breaths through grit teeth. Yeah.
Okay. This dude needs to make a wisdom save real quick. He's so fucking scared. The rest of them are like,
We need to stop them! You! Call the others!
and so these three here, they all have 30. So they start making their way outside. This dude is trembling in the corner. And then this dude goes over to the Den Mushi, the snail thing, picks up the receiver on its side, and dials a number. Well, the Marine Commander is gone. I can remove him.
I think I'm gonna have to get that wanted poster commissioned sooner than I expected.
Yeah. Helia, it is your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna walk around.
Okay. Well, this is a wall here, so you have to walk like.
No, I walked around.
Okay, you walk.
Yeah, I walked around.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think that's like most of my movement right there.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I'm gonna kind of look at them and say, "What did you guys do?"
Surprisingly, no one here did anything.
He called us thieves. Dot. Dot. Dot.
You guys steal something?
Oh,
No,
nothing the Navy hasn't already taken from us.
Lane, you know exactly what you stole. Helia stole a fish. And didn't pay for it. But you don't. Do you want to say anything about it?
No,
Okay.
not like that would mean anything.
Yeah, that's fair.
Humans are weird.
Marines are
I am-
weird.
I am both simultaneously baffled by and impressed by the origin of our pirate story. How did you become a pirate? Stolen fish.
Wait, what do you mean you stole fish? You stole
Basic.
fish or you stole fish? Like, what?
This is
I love
this is
it.
beautiful.
Okay,
This
Helia, is that your
is-
turn?
It's perfect.
I'm gonna dash now.
Okay.
I have a
I
question.
just-
Yeah.
Would I be able to like pick up the princess with my bonus action or no?
Bonus action acrobatics or athletics for me, please.
Yeah. So, you said athletics or acrobatics? You said.
Yeah, one of the two. Yeah, you're picking her up.
Okay. I'm just gonna. I'll pick her up and just run out, run as far as I can with her.
Okay.
So over there. Wait, no, I can't. How far do you?
Ooh, I just realized I did it. Man, that Marine captain really did get done dirty just there. Oh, I just realized exactly what I did to him. Ooh.
Yeah. Is
Cursed swords.
Cursed-
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I just realized something.
Hmm.
So, Curse Sword absorbs the soul of the person you kill, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Do I hear him in the sword now? Because I can speak with spirit.
Lillian, you hear his soul screaming because the demon is eating it.
I'm just gonna
Had to get-
look at the sword.
You see the
I
demon
got Fido a
just, like-
snack.
Yeah, yeah. It's just chewing on him like a chew doll, like a bone.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, Saya. I'm assuming you want to move and follow the rest of the crew. Because I know that Saya is still eating. Okay, she just DM'd me. Yes. Okay. Okay, no, Saya, don't worry. I saw your DM. Don't worry. I'm sorry. To hear
The
that,
the
Saya.
demon and that Marine captain's soul right now.
Yeah. 10, 15, 30. Okay. Saya runs up to Lane real quick and uses her last spell of healing word or cure wounds. And then we do 1, 8 plus 4. Lane, you get 8 healing.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
And then Sayaka joins the rest of the group. We're going to skip over
okay.
Kumi's turn because she's being carried and she can't really have. She has no autonomy anymore. Yukio, you're up.
Well, this is 20, 30, and if I were to dash, how far could I get? Oops, I did that one. There we go. Now I need to move my 20. Oops. Man. Okay, so 20, 30. Jeez, I could get all the way down. Man, I could really zoom.
You could.
Yukio just kind of like turns around, like sees the princess on like Holly is like Holly is like carrying him, and then Sayaka knows, I'll clear a path forward, and she just goes. Like, it is like she was fast before. It is disturbing how quick she is now.
A trail of lightning follows behind her as she runs along.
All right, so that's 50 there, and then I'm gonna go.
Another 50.
Yeah, all the way to this corner. I'm gonna get to the corner, and then kind of like peek around the corner. That way, I at least have like half cover.
Okay.
If they start like shooting at me or something, I don't want to just step out into the open.
Okay.
So,
Make
like,
me a perception check, please.
on that corner. All right. Perception. There you are. Man,
Okay, well,
the only thing I'm good for today is combat.
yeah. You can just tell. You see a door. You see a door right here towards the tower, and you see a Marine standing at the top of the tower, not looking at you. And that's kind of it. That's kind of all you see.
How tall is the tower?
About 50 feet in the air.
Okay, not a viable option for exit. Okay. If it was a short one, maybe. That's a little bit of a drop.
I have an idea to get the princess out. Don't worry.
I'm scared.
I am also mildly concerned, but I'm assuming the best.
Yes. Is that your turn?
Yeah, I dashed. Did that? Do I have any bonus actions that I can actually use at the moment?
I don't think you.
No, because I already used my second wind. I don't think I have anything else right now. Yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Lane, you're up.
That
I'll probably dash 100 feet.
Okay. You want me to measure that for you?
I got it.
30.
So that's 50, and then so I'll go here.
Okay.
Can you hold right there?
Mhm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And that'll be the end of my turn, since that'll be my action.
Copy that. Bum, 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 bum. Yukio, you see one of the Marine dudes run up, and he kind of clocks you, and he's like, "There!" This will be made with a disadvantage. 12 does not hit you. But that does get the attention of this other Marine, who has a clear sight of you.
unfortunate.
22 hits.
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah.
4 bludgeoning damage.
All right. Oh, it's up there.
Helia, you're up.
Okay. So first, I'm gonna step outside with the princess.
You're gonna what?
go outside with the princess.
Okay. You can get about like here.
Like we're here.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
it's
that.
like yeah.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna shift into my full beast form to use in both my abilities.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Okay. I'm gonna send you to the Shadow Realm, and then boom.
So I'm assuming. And I'm assuming since she was in my hand, my tentacles are holding her now.
Yep, they're around her and in front of you. She kind of lets out an eep.
Then I'm gonna start flying.
Oh yeah, you have a fucking fly speed.
yeah.
How much fly speed are you going to be using, Saya? Not Saya. Lily.
I already moved, so I don't have any movement left, right?
Yes, that's
And-
correct. You would have to dash.
I technically used an action to transform.
That's your bonus action.
But it's
Yeah.
okay. So all that.
I think it is. I think it's
How
a
far
bonus
did I-
action. Hold on, let me just double check. I think it is a bonus action for your double fruit.
But remember, I have to use for my devil fruit. I only get half transformed. Then to go to my wolf form, I have to use my shifter ability.
Yeah, I know.
So I think I use both.
So you use both.
Oh, to get the full wolf form, I have to get the full like increased size and stuff.
My bad, Ben. Okay, so I misunderstood the assignment. My bad.
Yeah, I'm in my full form.
You're in your full.
Oh, that's fine.
You're in your normal
Beast form.
Yeah. No worries. I have an idea. Since you're not using
Okay.
the wolf form, you just turn into like a big jellyfish. There's like the big sun hat and everything. You have tentacles kind of wrapped around.
Like a humanoid jellyfish person.
Yeah, humanoid jellyfish person, and you start levitating off the ground with her in your
Okay.
arms.
So I can still fly, right?
Yes,
So how much?
20 feet.
So if I dash the 20 feet, so 20 extra feet.
Yeah, it's 20 extra feet.
So I'm gonna fly with her straight up 20 feet.
Okay. You now are 20 feet in the air.
Okay, that's my turn.
Saya, I'm gonna just make the executive decisions for you. You are going to action dash, and I don't think with your bonus action you are going to hunter's mark this marine here, and then that'll be your turn. Kumi is currently not available. Yukio, you're up.
Wait, which one did Saya mark?
The one in the tower.
In the tower.
Oh, I didn't see the ping.
Yeah.
I want-
sorry. Yeah, he's in the tower.
Don't worry about it. I would just want a clarification.
No worries.
Well, hello there, good sir.
Oh,
You are unfortunately within striking distance.
oh my god. Whoa!
Alright, okay, no. Got one left. Actually, wait a minute. Sorry. What can I? Well, if I went there instead of, I could technically go here instead of there because it's the same distance. Those three. So I could go there, which means I need 3 deck saves.
Motherfucker. Okay, deck saves. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so 2. That one's meets it beats. So 2 save, 1 fail.
Okay.
All right.
The dude in the back is
So
the one who
that's-
failed.
All right. And let's see if this works correctly.
fine.
13 damage. Not bad.
Yeah, 13 damage. Okay, then that's halved if succeeded, right? Rounded down.
Yeah.
Rounded up. Okay, 6 for those who did succeed. Okay, so these two here. And I have to update. Save. The poor dude in the back fucking just gets cut. Like, there's a big slice across his chest, and he is gone.
Oh. Yeah, I've realized that not only have I consigned 2 people to being turned into chew toys for a sword demon, I did just kill a Marine captain.
You killed the Marine commander.
Marine commander. Yeah, I get the feeling when the next time I look at a bounty board, I think my face is gonna be on there. Just maybe.
Maybe. Just maybe.
Just maybe.
Is that your turn?
And that's the point where Yukio starts contemplating whether she should turn herself in for money.
That is
Oh my
wild, the thing.
I think that's all you can do, right?
Bonus, I could... I do have 1 charge left. I could bonus action pound to do like a d6 of damage to one of these 2. I think I'd have to do this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do it then. So I'll use my last charge to just try and do an extra d6 of damage to him. All right. So it's my. Because yeah, that's just took damage, so it adds. Yeah, within 30 feet. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just roll a d6. Actually, wait. There's an easier way for me to do this than doing that. Just pull this up and. Oh!
Oh, this dude is like. He is just like on his knee. Like, he's not on his knees, but he looks like he's ready to just fucking collapse. He coughs up some blood. He's like, "You pirate bitch."
The worst part is the thing that did that 6 damage was the Arms of Azura thing, which means, like, this poor guy, like, gets blasted by this, like, blade wave, and then looks back, like, I imagine, like, he probably, like, kind of, like, dodged and looked away, and then when he looks back, he just gets chomped by, like, the spectral mouth of the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's rough. Yeah, alright, that's... I don't think there's anything else I can do. That's the only thing I had left on bonus action, and I'm out of,
you're
like,
up.
everything now.
Okay.
I'll let you know now. Once 3 of you pass the gates, I'll just say that you all pass through the gates just fine, and then
Okay.
we'll go from there.
So I'll probably move 30 here. Actually, would it be here or here? Would be 30.
I mean,
I want a executive decision because both of them say 30.
Here. I would
yeah,
say
like
here.
25 is the corner, so yeah.
No, 25
like,
is the corner. Yeah, okay,
yeah,
so I can
25
do-
is right there, so 30 would be like either of
Okay.
those 2 squares technically.
Yeah, so
Oh,
up to
okay,
you.
okay.
You
I want.
how do
I
you
want to like sharp turn this.
Okay.
And I see. Will I be able to see the second guy or no?
You can see his foot.
Yeah,
Okay. So
you're like 3/4 covered.
3/4 cover, yeah.
so I have 20 feet of movement left, so I'll go right here. So right here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
One more. Now
Yeah,
you
okay.
see him. He's like half
Now I
cover
see
at this
them.
point.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll probably just, I guess, throw darts at the guy next to Yukio.
Oh god, okay.
To try my best
Roll
to-
me the darts.
Yes. Okay. I need to. Okay, this is not like Lancer. 7.
That misses.
Okay. Well, that is pretty much all I can do. I don't think I have a bonus action to do anything else.
Okay.
All right, that's the end of my turn.
All right, the Marines. The dude in front of Yukio. That's going to hit you. This is his final hurrah. 2 slashing damage. That is minimal damage. Holy shit, dude.
It was a valiant effort.
It
I'm
was.
sure he will make a wonderful chew toy.
Yeah. And then the other dude fires. That misses. And that one misses from the other dude. Okay. Helia, you're up.
This guy, or where's?
The
The
dude in the
sniper on the
tower.
tower.
Oh,
Tower.
tower guy. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't consider that for some reason.
Yeah, I was like, where's the other guy? Oh,
The
over
tower.
there.
Yeah, the dude in the tower.
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
So when I shift, my movement speed increases. Does that include my flying speed also, or no?
How would I rule that? That's a good
Not
question.
sure.
What's the wording on the shift? Like, what's the wording on that?
On the devil fruit?
Well, no, on the shifter.
My shift ability. Give me
Yeah.
1 second, I'll check.
Because if that says your speed increases, then yeah, that would apply. If your speed if you gain or your speed becomes, then it is just changed to a set number.
Yeah. I think it's just changed to set number. Because you use your devil fruit, so yeah, it's just changed to a set number. You just have 20.
Okay,
feet.
yeah, so-
You have 20 feet of flying speed now, so you can move 20 feet or 40 feet to dash.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand. So if I use my shift ability, my speed would increase. It's just my physical attributes increase.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just fly 40 feet with a dash.
Okay.
What would be the best way to go? I'm trying to get her out the walls.
Okay. Then we'll go that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
honestly,
I'll do
just going straight left is probably the fastest for you.
Yeah.
How high up is that wall?
15 feet.
I'm already over it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dangle her and say, step down.
Well, you're not there yet. You're not close to the wall yet. You're not over the wall yet.
No, I'm gonna swing her to it.
No,
I'm
you're.
like, I'm gonna just swing. Like, throw her.
Okay.
I mean, now whether
I'm
she
not
makes a
gonna-
graceful landing is debatable, but she'd make it. Like,
I'm not worried about getting her out for now. Thing is, can I convince her to do it? What would I roll to convince you to let me throw her over the wall?
Persuasion. That's just if you actually convince her.
not bad roll, honestly.
Persuasion?
Yes.
This is not gonna be good. Oh!
Yeah. Okay. So she's persuaded to jump. Like, you know, as you toss her, she kind of trips, but she kind of rolls and then she kind of lands on the other side.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah. I just want to get her out for now.
All right. Saya, you are going to do an attack on this fucker. We are going to do the bunny. That's not what I wanted to do. That's hitting him anyway, so that's 12 damage. This dude is in pain. Oof da la, that's a lot of damage. And then you say change it. And then you are going to follow Helia. Kumi
It's
kinda
amazing how we.
waits.
It's amazing how we both took different directions.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys split up. Yukio.
Yeah, hey, we're the tanks. This is what we're good at.
Yeah. This will definitely be the last round of combat, regardless of what
Well,
happens.
might as well make sure that the path is actually clear, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There goes another charge of Ashen Sever. Same line as last time, just straight through those two.
Copy that. Give me one moment. I've clicked on the wrong one. On tab. 1, 2. Neither of them.
A 7 and a 4. Oh, that's rough. 'Cause that's 15 damage.
They are both dead.
Yeah, like Yukio just like double slashes the Sever, like to kill both of the line of guys there, and then just looks back at Lane and just, we should keep moving, and then just immediately, like, oh god, I could go so far. I could go clear to there. I'll get underneath the edge of the tower so you can't really like shoot me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get there. It's kind of like just around the
By the
corner.
way, Lane, these are 5-foot windows here with the tarps here.
Mhm.
So you can hop over them with 5 feet of your movement and then get through the window.
Oh, perfect. I was actually gonna leap the wall if you didn't tell me that.
All right, well,
Understandable.
that's your turn.
Alright, yeah, pretty much I will, I guess, use dash to 5 feet.
Yeah, so just minus 5 feet. So you have 95 movement, basically, if you
Okay.
move to there.
So I'll start here and then I'll pretty much just go right around here.
Okay.
So if you would please ping that. I think it's right here.
Good job.
Okay, all right, perfect. And I'll be the end of my turn.
And just
As
like
we
that.
have-
Oh, give me a second. My headphone just died.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You know what? It is good. You know why? Because that's the end of combat.
Whoa.
I'm going to say that, Helia, you pick up Saya and you both fly over, meet up with Kumi, and you all kind of reconvene at the fishing docks with the rest of y'all. Let me fix something real quick. And then
Oh, whoops. That's why it's lower. I put it on the wrong thing.
we move the party ribbon. Clear.
I see where this was stitched together.
Shut the fuck up.
Ah, yes.
It's a really small map, okay?
Don't. No. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I apologize for pointing that out, though.
You see a caravel type ship floating out kind of distant waters, like kind of not in shallow waters, but kind of floating out there. And so you can take the raft to get to that caravel.
What is a caravel ship?
Imagine the Going Merry.
Okay, so that's just a.
Like
What's it called?
it's like a it's a decent sized ship,
Okay. It's a smaller, like shipment
Yeah.
ship.
It's a smaller ship. It's 70 feet by 20 feet.
Do I still sound okay, guys?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're fine.
And
Okay.
so, you all can get onto one of the rafts, steal it, and sail to the caravel and take it for yourself.
I will.
I vote for this one because it has a box.
Okay.
I'll take the, I guess, initiative and I I guess, run over and dive into the water,
Oh yeah, because you can swim.
making my swimming my way to the ship.
Mm-hmm. And so, as you all get onto this raft and follow Lane, you hop onto this ship, this caravel. And why did Helia why is Helia cloning? Wait,
I don't
what?
see that on my end.
I see it on my end. Hold on. Well, it doesn't matter. And so you all get onto the caravel and you sail away. You take it for yourself. And that will be the end of session 2.
Wondrous.
Fantastic.
Very good session.
I can't believe they just attacked us for no reason. Like, what did
I know,
we
it's
even
very strange.
do?
I love how Lane is the only one that knows why. Like Halia probably, like, they know what they did, but they don't understand the implications, so I don't even count them as knowing.
Yeah. But thank you.
It's like
Simon, for
Lane's the
doing
only
that.
one.
I know you have to leave
Yeah, they
here
give
soon.
it back to someone.
Yeah.
I feel like calling us thieves over a fish is more or less a non-issue.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that could have been a, hey, go apologize to the merchant and give him like a gold or something,
Well,
not
The thing
assault
is,
them.
I'm going to tell you this now. Oh shit! I have mine open. Let me turn that off.
then again it is the Marines. So
No. So what happened with? What really happened is that I'll just tell you this now. I was rolling like persuasion checks in the background while you guys were talking, and because of how you guys were talking to the Marine commander, he was very suspicious of you. Because he was already getting calls about you, like, okay, there's some suspicious people with this really well-dressed lady. And also, like, the fact that you are suspiciously the only people who survived the shipwreck. And you're here. And with, like, how Kumi was talking, like, so they were under suspicion of you from the start. And so they were just like, okay, we're just going to
Understandable, I
arrest you and
suppose.
actually get the real story out of you. And then you guys just killed the Marine commander. And now you guys are going to be wanted.
Arresting
I'm
us is very
surprised they let me go to the weapon room then, if he already was suspicious of us.
Well, no, he wasn't that suspicious until Kumi started talking.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, so he was like, okay, you're probably hired guns. Okay, fine, we'll give you something. And then Kumi started talking, and he connected the dots. He's like, when she said, "Oh yeah, these were bodyguards on the previous pleasure cruise," that's what got his attention. He's like, "Oh, I see." And so that's what one thing led to another, and here we are on a stolen caravel.
Yo ho, a pirate's life.
A pirate's life for me. Alright, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Hopefully, Halia
that was
didn't
great.
fall off the ship.
No, she didn't
Yeah,
fall
you
off
know.
the ship, I promise you. Next session we are going to be doing like ship stuff and ship combat, or not combat, but you know,
Ship stuff.
yeah, ship stuff. I don't have a ship map though. That's something I need to. Actually, I do.
We're just gonna reuse the one from session 0.
Maybe.
See, if nothing else, because I think did I send you one or no? I might have recommended you to ask Dolpho for one because I know he had one.
Oh, I forgot to ask. I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Thank you for stopping by. We have our next raid target. They're also playing Dungeons and Dragons. They're playing Expanse Enduring.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if they're player characters or not, but yippee! We are going to go ahead and start the raid. So thank you all so much for joining, and I will catch you all later. Have a great day, chat.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Folks.
Bye.
Bye.